Hi, hello. I love that song. It's so chippery. Hello, it's me, your girl, Deborah on the First. Did you miss me? Of course you didn't. You don't care about me. All you care about is the shoe info. And that's perfectly all right because that's what I promised you. And that's what I'm going to give you. Okay? Ladies, we have a lot to talk about. Okay? 3 issues that we need to talk about. Okay? And the first one we're going to talk about is the word of the day. And I think every time I do a diary entry, we're going to have a word of the day. Now, this word means a lot. This word is powerful. Okay? And the word is replica. Okay? Say it with me, replica. Embrace that word, ladies. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why. Okay? We've all heard of the famous brands Jimmy Choo, Louis Vuitton, and Christian Louboutin. Okay, now, some of us aren't as fortunate as others to afford such great shoes. I know I'm not. So I don't fall in that bracket. But if you do, bless your heart, we love you. Okay? But for the ones that can't afford it, embrace the word replicas, because replicas are out there. And I'm going to give you a very good example. Okay. Now, I am not one, as you all know from the last diary entry, to spend a lot of money on shoes. My price range on shoes is from $15, $25, $30. I won't necessarily go over $50 when it comes to a shoe. But lately, I've been on the social networks and I've been seeing these great shoes. But one shoe in particular really caught my eye. And I'm sure you guys have heard about it. Okay, I'll show you what they are. I'll show you the brand first. Yes, London Trash. Yes. Specifically for me, in my taste, the black suede shoe series. Yes. Ladies, this shoe is so hot, okay, that I broke down and spent a little under $200 for this shoe. To be exact, it was about $170, okay? And I know that's crazy. For me, that's crazy because I never spent that much on a shoe. But I had to have it because it was so gorgeous, and I'm going to show you what I am talking about. Look at that. Look at this heel. 6.5 inches, okay? And, you know, as you see here, the platform is about 2.5 inches. You know, if I'm correct. And the rubber bands here, hot, okay? I'm thinking I can strut all night. But, ladies, I'm telling you, when I opened the box and put it on, I was a little disappointed. And I'm going to tell you why. Because of the fact that the platform is so high, I felt really wobbly. And I didn't feel confident. I said, when I walk out on the streets, I'm going to fall on my face and people will laugh. Just that visual alone freaked me out, and I don't want that to ever happen, okay? So unfortunately, this lovely shoe is just going to go into my collections, okay? That's what I thought, okay? Until the word replica entered my head. So I said, I know there's got to be a shoe similar to this that's got to be more comfortable. And so I did my homework. I researched. I went online, and of course I talked to you guys about this website called Make Me Chic. Well, I found a replica of this shoe. I'm going to show it to you right now. Put that aside. And show you the brand. Bamboo, this brand. Make Me Chic carries bamboo, okay? And here is the shoe. Look at that. Very similar to the London Trash series. But the difference is the platform is about 1 inch tall, and the heel is about 5.5 inches. So of course, you're down a little bit. You're not as high as you would like to be. But the good thing is that they're comfortable, and you have the rubber bands here, and you get to strut your stuff comfortably. Okay, you get to work these shoes all night and not worry about a corn in sight. Okay, trust me when I say, I put them on and hey, I'm very happy. So this is a replica. So embrace the word replica. Next thing, the hard versus the soft. Ladies, last time I told you that it is very important to know what kind of shoe works best for your foot. okay? And what I'm going to explain to you is the difference between the hard shoe and the soft shoe. Okay, for example, with this shoe from Bamboo, the reason why this shoe is comfortable and it's going to last me all night is because there's a lot of flexibility in the shoe. It bends in all the right places where your little toe is and where your big toe is. That's what you need. If a shoe is too hard, trust me, you're not going to last all night. And you don't want that, okay? So make sure that when you're shopping for a shoe that you can feel where your little toe is and your big toe and it's soft and you can bend it. That's what you're looking for, because that will assure you a good night. Because you don't want to leave the clubs or wherever you're going too early because your shoes bother you. That sucks. You don't, come on now, you don't want to deal with that. Okay, so that is my advice to you. Okay, and speaking of the hard versus the soft, with a hard shoe, come on now, there's so many stories to tell you about the pain you go through dealing with a hard shoe. Let me give you one story. Thursday and Friday nights, I like to drive down Hollywood Boulevard because I like to sightsee, you know, specifically because you get to see all the girls wearing their cute dresses and cute shoes, and it gives you ideas about what you want to wear next time you go hop into a club. But one thing I noticed in my sightseeing is that the women who wear the wrong shoes have a certain walk that goes with that, okay? And it's kind of like androidish, mechanical. You guys know what I'm talking about. The robot strut. They'd be like, see, you don't want to do that. You want to walk like you were born with heels on. Okay? That's how you want to walk. And the only way to do that is finding a shoe that snugs and is comfortable for your feet. Okay? That's the only way to do that. Because with that, you can walk comfortably and in a nice little stride. And don't have to worry about having problems all night. Okay, now I can't teach you how to walk, but just knowing what kind of shoe works for your feet will have you walking with a mad strut. Now, the good stuff, the juicy stuff, okay? My 5 top places to shop, okay? Number 1, Lola's Shoetique. I'm going to tell you why that's number 1. That's number 1 because they have a big, huge selection of shoes. And not only that, they get so many shipments a day for shoes, like every other day, that they clearance a lot of their shoes out. And they have a clearance rack for the shoes. And then on top of that, sometimes they give away those shoes for like $5, $15, $20. And you're like walking away on a serious come up. But that's how they operate. And you can also bargain shop down there. I mean, depending on how old the shoe is, you can talk them down. But if it's too new, I don't know if you'll have that much luck doing that. But for the most part, you get a great deal. And there's so many Lola Shoutiques down there. You can't lose at all. Because if you find one place that don't have what you're looking for, you can go to another and you just come up. Number 2, Leanne's. That is another hot shoe store that you might want to visit, okay? They are, I believe, on 12th Street before you get to Santee or Maple. Yeah. And I'm telling you, you will walk out of there with goodies and you didn't even pay that much for them, okay? They carry a lot of Cupid brand shoes for discounted prices like $10, $12.50, $15, $25. That's the good stuff that you're looking for when you go to that particular store, and you'll find it there. Love that store. Been there too many times. Okay, my third choice, Top Shoes. Top Shoes is located in Westwood, California, not too far from UCLA. And honey, they have all kinds of shoes that you can imagine. Comfortable shoes, shoes to die for. And I'm telling you, one time I went down there and my bill was like $125, okay? And I walked out of there with 8 pairs of shoes, okay? So that was like $15 and some change, okay? Tell me that's not heaven, okay? Yes, and I'm telling you, you can find the same deals. All you have to do is Google Top Shoes, Westwood, California, and it'll come up. And they have really great reviews too. A lot of people comment on the great finds that they get there at Top Shoes. Check it out. And another one is Love D. That's located in the Fox Hills Mall. They have a $10 shoe rack, okay, for all kinds of shoes that you can imagine. Okay, and they also have a lot of cute things that aren't like for $10, but the prices are reasonable. Check them out. Love D, Fox Hills Mall, first floor. And last but not least, there is a shoe store called Christina's back at the alley downtown. Okay, not for certain as far as where the streets are, but they're past Maple. Yeah, I believe it's past Maple Street. Yeah, so you'll be able to go in and see a variety of shoes as well for a little bit of nothing. Okay, and if you need me to repeat anything you've heard today on this diary, hit your girl up, Debrianda First at gmail.com. So tune in to my next diary entry in a few weeks or so. But just soak all that information that I just gave you. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever, hit your girl up. Okay, my name is Debrianda First. Okay, hit me up, Debrianda First at gmail.com. All right? I can breathe now because I feel like I've given you a lot of information. Okay, well, that's that for this evening. Have a wonderful day if you haven't already. And I will see you later. Ciao.